Thanks.
Good morning, ma'am.
Thanks, you, sir.
How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Practice?
Yeah, it's not practice. Just for some reason, I think
Oh,
your
my
son-
bill losing.
Yeah, it's because you're about to learn so much. Nah. Fix your belt, Patrick. That's weird. I don't know.
Why can't they see me?
They can see you. My question is, why is this not working? Not that hard.
Maybe press auto or on.
Audio, but I think, I don't know. Let's try this. Here. Yeah, your guys is on. I don't know. We'll see.
Hello?
Hung Soo.
Hello?
Hello?
I
Bouncy?
think he
We're
hears me.
bouncy logging today? Hung Soo, good morning, Dr. Chu.
Thank you, sir.
Darn it.
Exit and rejoin. Maybe necessary.
Thanks, you, Dr. Chu. Thanks, you, Nimish. Thanks, you, Krish.
Are we still playing Find Mr. Barnes?
I'm sorry, what?
Are we still playing Find Mr. Barnes?
Find Master Barnes?
Master Barnes?
I don't know. Do you see him anywhere?
The point?
Unless you want me to teach the class.
I'm actually okay with that.
Hello? Still can't hear them.
I hear somebody saying hello.
I can see Bouncy
Hear
Logan.
you.
That's weird.
We do see and hear you, Mr.
Oh, I think I know why. Alright, that may do it. Oh, they can see and hear us. We just can't see and hear them.
What?
We're here.
We can't hear you. I think. Let me think about this for a second. Actually figure out what the issue is, though.
Thanks, you, Noel and Jordan.
Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Thanks, Sue.
Jordan, I don't think so. You want to get some?
Thanks, you, Dr. Wallace. Ooh, you got the scenic view today.
Stop.
We can hear you.
Can you hear us, Logan? We can see and
Yes.
hear you. Nice.
Yep, we can hear you.
Good
All right.
troubleshooting.
We're gonna wait maybe 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna get started.
What?
Hey, look at.
We have a choice today. We can either have Bob, the big dummy over there, teach class, or we're gonna have to locate Master Barnes.
Sangsu Luke.
Have Bob do it.
You'd rather have Bob do it, Luke, than Master Barnes?
Sangsu Sparrows.
Yes. Let's see him. Let's see Bob try it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's
Bob
always a
looks a little
first time
stiff this
for everything,
morning.
sir. First time for everything, sir.
Yeah, this won't be it.
Darn it.
I don't know how much we would get out of that class, Luke.
Or we could have Mr. Z teach us.
Sure.
That would be good.
Want to learn some jujitsu?
Let's do that.
Oh yeah, let's go.
What we do today.
I have a feeling
Good, Autumn.
jiu-jitsu is one of those things that's difficult to learn during social distancing.
It is.
Maybe we should just focus on our karate.
That's an awesome idea.
Master Vendetti can teach that.
Barnes has a different name to his name.
Only if we're doing pajama day today.
Today's not pajama day.
Then it's all
Wait,
Master
we're
Barnes.
doing that another day?
We're talking about it.
Okay, then let's go find Master Barnes already.
All right. I think we will start looking for Master Barnes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the front door, and we're going to start there.
Ah,
All right?
How was you gonna say?
he's either in the back room somewhere, I think.
All right. So here we are. We just walked in the door. Oh, here we are.
Don't forget the code.
Don't want to make some. Put that in the.
All right. Here we are at the school.
Check the
There's
office.
Master Barnes at the photo.
I don't see anybody here.
Master Barnes.
All right. Where are we looking?
The
The
office.
whiteboard. See if he's in the
That's
whiteboard.
not him, but okay.
Where?
The whiteboard.
The whiteboard.
No, we're gonna go to your office first.
In the office. Okay. We're in the office.
Yeah, the office would
Back under the desk again. We never know.
See, what's wrong with you, dog?
Is he on the ceiling?
Maybe he's in the bathroom.
He was in there last time, though.
Nobody under the desk.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to tell.
You just did.
No, we can't fit in there.
Okay. Just checking.
Oh, check in the, what's it called? The, staff room, whatever.
You mean the storage room?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see.
Check in the bathroom.
Is he actually hidden in Bob?
He's in Bob. He's Bob in disguise.
All right. So where? Bathroom or storage room?
Storage room.
Bathroom.
All right.
Storage.
Mark.
On the ceiling. There's a-
There's a plank missing on the ceiling. He climbed up there. If you look at the ceiling, there's a
Not
plank
in the
missing. He's
ceiling,
up there.
sir, but good try.
That would have been really impressive if he did that.
All right. I don't see him in here.
That'd be crazy if he did that.
All right. Any other suggestions?
I'm really good at hide and seek, though.
I know where he is. He's on the phone. Check in the bathroom.
Check the whatever.
In the toilet. Maybe he drowned.
All right. Here's one bathroom.
Check behind the door, behind the door.
Open doors. Yeah.
The other bathroom now?
Yeah, or maybe in there, whatever the colored door is.
The closet
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Nah. Unless he's dressed as a hot water heater, I don't think he's here. It was a try. It was worth a shot, though.
Check the other bathroom.
All right.
He's sick. He'll never ever come back over
Check behind the
here.
door.
Behind the door?
Yeah.
Nah,
No
that's
idea. Yeah, maybe behind the door. I have no idea. You check on your own.
Oh, is he behind one of the targets?
Behind one of the targets.
If he's Bob,
Maybe over there. I don't know.
no.
Is that Master Barnes?
All right, now I'm stumped.
Do you actually know where he is?
Do I know where he is?
Yes.
Behind you.
I plead the
Or
fifth.
under the table.
Under the table.
Yeah.
Or no, like under the like what's it called? That like the
Table?
whatever. No, not the table. The like whatever it's called. The like thing that like has the sign on it.
The thing that has the sign. Oh, you mean this sign right here?
Yeah.
You think he might be inside there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the board.
No. Like that would be clever.
Hmm. Wait, what was that?
Check
Oh, there
out
he
the
is.
tortoise.
Wait, is he right by the like by the
I just
mat
heard a
thing?
voice say,
He's a
"Hurry up and find
tortoise.
me."
Is he by the mat thing?
The mat thing? What mat thing? These mats?
Yes.
Tortoise. No, but Batman's in it.
Batman's in it? All right, you guys gotta give me some clues here.
It's probably in the.
Autumn, what do you think? Where do you think Master Barnes is?
I don't know.
He's tricky today. What
JK,
about you,
it's
Jordan?
you.
Where do you think Master Barnes is?
I think he's hiding.
All right, come on,
Wait,
guys.
check this way. Check this
I think
way.
he's in something small if he's asking to get
No,
out.
he isn't here today.
No, no,
That's a good point, Autumn.
He's the weirdo.
Is he home?
Is he even in the karate school?
He's
What?
giving you
He's behind the mat.
Is he home?
There's a hand behind the mat.
What? There's a hand.
Or maybe he just late to class.
I said that.
Maybe.
I said that.
We changed the thing to match the mat.
We found him. Thank God.
Well, I did get one more to say
I would win if I was hiding.
before, but
Oh my God, that hurt. Dr. Wallace outside. So, you guys, if we do this in the advanced class and Dr. Chu attends or Dr. Wallace attends or Luke attends, do not tell.
Darn it.
Darn it, what?
I can't tell.
I can see, is that Noel's belly button? Master Coughlin, the Salvos declared it Pajama Day on their own. And there's, hey Coop, how you doing, bud?
Master Barnes, I'm still holding out hope that you'll follow my lead and do one pajama day. I think I can convince you.
Saturday.
I know, but you can do it. Like, it'll be really fun. I promise. I wouldn't steer you wrong.
I'll
Yeah,
I'll
I don't
declare
know
it
about
Pajama Day. I'll declare it Pajama Day, and then I'll talk
Me,
about
me,
something.
pajama day.
Okay, so this is the last day of what month?
April.
No, the last day of April was Thursday. You know how I know that? May 1st, they opened the golf course.
Self-respect,
Attitude month.
Self-respect, sir.
Who? Attitude month, Nimesh. So, who remembers our definition of attitude? Anybody? Chris, tell me. Huh? It's the way you behave and view the world around you. That's the definition of attitude. That's our definition. I got Bouncy Logan. I heard all that. Oh, there's Rayton. So, what have we named some of the parts of attitude that we've talked about this month? Does anybody remember anything? Luke.
Attitude and perspective, sir.
Yes. And what is perspective?
How you view something.
Yes. Like if you looked behind me, you know that wall is blue and red and white, right? But
Yes, sir.
that's kind of a binary thing. That's a yes or no thing. Not everything is like that, right? Has anybody ever seen a movie they liked?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And some of the movies you like, other people don't like, right? Right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Movies are good or bad based on, so life is like a lot like that too. Life is a lot like that too. So the way you look at things has more to do with how happy you are than anything else. If you decide you want to be happy, if you look at things in a positive, your life will be good. So I see the Salvos climbing all over the sofas, and Bouncy Logan is getting crazy, and I think Autumn's making breakfast for her brothers. So we're going to get started. Does anybody have anything specific that they want to work on? And Nimish, do not say self-defense. We're going to do that next week. And don't say what stuff. Good. I've got stuff too. Hold on. There we go.
Hopefully working Bouncy Logan.
And I'm going to mute you all. I've got to stretch, man. I was all cramped up in there. You guys gotta next time.
I know.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Make sure I've got this focused correctly. Good. Okay. Everybody face here. Feet together. Ready? Good. Step out. Jimmy. Good. Okay. I want to start loosening up before we do jumping jacks. So let's do neck circles. One direction. And in the other direction. Good. Big shoulder circles. Ow. You guys got to find me faster. I got really stiff under those mats for about, 10 minutes? Good. In the other direction. Good. Now cross. Like this. Good. Now twist. And I don't mind. You don't have to keep your feet still if you want to turn. Let your feet go a little bit. Good. Hip circles. Big circle. Big circles. Oh, yeah. I don't know what Logan's doing. Like a hula hoop. Other direction. Good. Okay. This time, we're going to do jumping jacks. We're going to do 38 jumping jacks. Everybody stay with me. I'm going to count in Korean. Count with me. Ready? Begin. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 스물. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 서른. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. That's 38. Good. Okay, everybody, we're going to do this together. I do this in the advanced class. We're going to do it with you guys. Everybody right like that. What we're going to do is we're going to do Ponorigi. It's front stretch kicking. So you're going to keep your legs straight and swing it up like that. We're going to do it 10 times. What I'd like you to do, try to do, on the 10th one is do what we call a replacement step. I'm going to swing it forward, and then when I'm done, one foot replaces the other, right? So this foot's in front. I swing up, one foot replaces the other. So 10 times. This leg first. Keep your hands up. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. Next one, we're going to do our replacement step with a key up. And I replaced. See? Switch my feet. Good. Same thing on the other side. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, and key up. Good. Okay, let's sit down butterfly stretch. That's kind of a more active stretch. It's a moving stretch as opposed to a static stretch, which is what this is. It's nice to see. We can see the salvos in a little while. And like I said, we're going to have an announcement this coming week on exactly how we're going to go about evaluating you guys for promotion to your next belt. And that's everybody. It's going to be harder for the higher belts. Luke, you're not going to black belt test virtually, at least not at this point. So legs straight out, reaching down. But that does not mean, remember, every class that you take, whether it's virtual or in the karate school, is preparation for your next belt test, right? Kind of like in the Olympics. I don't know if you guys know, well, not now, but normally every 4 years they have the Olympics, but Olympic athletes are training every single day, getting ready for it. They spend 4 years getting ready for an Olympic. event or even longer. And every time they go out, if it's track starts, every time they go out and run, they're getting ready for one event. And in some cases, they're getting ready, and back to butterfly stretch, they're getting ready for an event that'll last 10 seconds, 4 years for a 10-second shot at something. So every single time they do something, they're getting ready, they're preparing. Nothing is without a purpose. So you guys have to think about that. Every class we do, you ask yourself when you're done, when you sign off, or when you walk out the door here when we're allowed back, ask yourself, what did I learn today that's gonna help me get my next belt? Good, legs straight out one more time, yes sir. That's why we do a lot of things over and over and over again. And Master Coughlin and Master Vendetti and myself and Mr. Minikowski and Ms. Linton and all the other instructors, we're working to try and disguise, to try and trick you guys into doing something 1,000 times without feeling like you did it 1,000 times. So let's get wide. Not as wide as I'd like. Good, okay, down your left. Good, and down to the right. Good, back to the left. And I feel like I get looser and I can get a little wider. Down to the right. Now down the middle, pushing out. Good, okay, counting with me, say hana, two, sei, nei, taso, yaso, yugo, yudo, ao, yo. Good, okay, bring your feet together, stand up, turn around, fix your uniforms. Oh yeah, oof. When you're done, turn back around, attention. Good, face your feet together, chubia, kunniba, say kamsamnida, tongsu. Okay, what we're working on at the beginning of class this whole week, we've been working on basics. What I want to do though, we're going to do basics again, and I'm just going to take, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take low block. But what I want you to do is we're going to go forward, and then we're going to chamber, and we're going to go backwards, and see if we can build the same good front stance for low block, forward and backward, okay? So remember the idea, hold on a second, I want to get something. Okay, you don't actually have to do this, but I want you guys to think about this when you talk about your stances. This staff right here represents where my hips are pointing, right? So you see it sideways. When I'm facing this way, the staff's pointing sideways. So when I step forward for my low block, I want to make sure the staff doesn't turn, right? Like that. And when I step backwards for my low block, I also want to make sure, and again, the staff doesn't turn at all, right? So your belly button forward. I had a black belt at the school where I first started in Chicago talk about, imagine you have flashlights attached to your shoulders, your hips, your knees, and your ankles. They should all be pointing straight ahead, okay? So everybody chimbi. And I'll take the, oh, one more thing. We're going to do a fighting stance too. You notice in a fighting stance, the staff is that way. It's not that way. It's not that way. It's kind of on an angle, okay? So I'll get rid of this. Good, so everybody chumbi. Good, everybody say hadan maki. Hadan low part, maki block, okay? So we're gonna start on your left side. This hand on top, step forward, low block. Now, we're gonna try and build the same stance. So hand at my side goes on top. I'm gonna step all the way back, stepping back. That's one, okay? So we're gonna do it 5 times a side. This hand on top, stepping forward. Put this hand on top, stepping back. Notice the space between my feet. You notice my block is outside my leg. It doesn't go all the way out here, but it can't stop there. It's got to get outside. Good. Okay, that's 2. This hand on top, stepping forward. Put this hand on top, step back. That's 3. Again, your left side. Notice also my arms are not like this. They're pressed together. Stepping forward. And my ribs on top. Stepping back. That's 4. For the senior belts, Dr. Chu, Luke, Angelotti, and anybody really. When you do this, one of the reasons we do this is because we're taking our body, we're rounding it so we can open it like that. That's really the motion right there. Okay? So this is the last one on this side. This one step. Good. Now this hand on top, stepping back. Ask yourself, is your belly button pointing straight ahead or is it sideways? My toes, all of my toes are pointing towards you. So we're going to start the other side, right? So right hand on top, this foot steps. Ready? Yeah. Now this hand on top. Sitting back. Yeah. We're also training our body to remember how to chamber for low block. We want to make sure if I did this, if I chambered like this, that block would work. So stepping here, this is number 2. Yeah. With a good stance. And I'm going to turn sideways for a second. See? Nice and bent right here. Good. Okay, this hand on top. Yeah. Down in front. That's 2. This hand on top. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oops, I goofed. Good. This hand on top. This is number 3. Yeah. I got to step back first. My bad. Good. Sound like Ms. Linton. This hand on top for number 4. Yeah. This hand on top. Yeah.
Let me see your blocks, Jordan.
The blocks have to happen. There's no point in stepping, right? The other thing is that block doesn't work. It's got to come down in front of me. See, upside down windshield wiper like that. Last one here. Yeah. This ain't on top. Yeah. And borrow. That was good. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do low knife hand defense. Now, knife hand defense, low block. They're doing the same thing. We've got a bunch of different ways to do the same thing. Remember a fighting stance. A fighting stance, it's about as wide as this, but I turn these toes out and I sit down. This back foot can't be pointed forward. It's got to be pointed sideways or even a little bit backwards, like this. So from here and here. The other thing, and Master Vendetti and Koff, one of them talked about this too. What's the hand that's not blocking doing? It's not back here. It's right in front of me like that. You see? So I turn here, boom. Now it's not necessarily pointing right at you. The other thing I want you to see is there's no space between my heels here, but you see a lot of space between my knees, okay? So we're going to do this stepping forward, and then we're going to step backwards. You really don't need to know low knife hand defense until you're an orange belt, but it's nice to get a head start. So if you're not an orange belt yet, this is something for you to work on. And make sure, again, my weight stays back. I don't get forward, okay? So this, everybody say Hadan Sudo Maki. Hadan low part, Sudo knife hand Maki block, right? We did Hadan Maki. Hadan Sudo Maki. So this is what my knives look like, right? My fingers aren't straight at the side like that. They're not inside. They're B-side, okay? So we're going to step forward, chuni, like this. This foot stepping forward, low knife 1. Now watch, right? This hand, I just pull it back, palm down. This hand goes by me or step back. Notice, same stance. Good. Stepping forward, number 2. Chamber like this, step back. This is really good for your stance.
Good job, Autumn.
It's also great to practice. It's easy to practice at home. So this is number 3, stepping forward. So this knee pointing out that way, my front knee pointing at you. In front and here. The longer you stay at our karate school and take class with me, the more you're going to hear me refer over and over again. Chambers and stances, chambers and stances, chambers and stances.
Master Barnes, can you come closer for a second so the orange belts and camouflage belts can see your chamber? Thank you.
So look, we'll do it together. 1, see, I open this hand and I put it like I was pushing down on something. And this hand here. This foot steps.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you. I can't see you guys, so Master Coughlin and Master Vendetti are my eyes and ears. So from this position, I pull this one back like I was pushing down here, and this one like I'm covering my ear. Step back. Good. And
That's better, Logan. Good job.
One more. Like this, remember? Okay, open my hands, pushing down, cover my ear, stepping. In front, remember?
Chris.
Here. Borrow. Good. Okay, we're going to do the other side, and then we're going to move on. So it's going to be this, that, like that. And again, for the senior belts, and again, Dr. Wallace, I keep forgetting Dr. Wallace is on. Rayton, you didn't know this too, but Dr. Wallace, Dr. Chu, and even Luke, think about rotation and rotation on the way back. Good. Okay, so from here, we're going to do 5 on this side. This one steps. This hand in front, step back.
I want to see who has the strongest block today.
Yeah, like I was trying to punch you right here, right? Somebody's trying to punch me here, stepping out. Here.
That was good, Raiden.
Like someone's trying to punch you. So Rayden, just imagine Ruben jumping you. He's jumping out, he's trying to hit you. You step forward, hey, yeah. Good, and like this, hey, yeah. That's 3, 2 more. Ready, hey, yeah. And step in, hey, yeah.
Good job, Logan.
Good, last one. Here, stepping forward, hey, yeah. Nice and bouncy, nice and
Good, Noel.
very mobile stance. Here, stepping back, hey, yeah. And Maro, good, shot. Say kamsamnida. Tungsu, good, okay. What I want to do next, we're going to work on one kick. One kick, it's going to be roundhouse kick. We're going to work on roundhouse kick, and then we're going to do the first half of Samung Iljan, which again is orange belts. Rayden needs to know the whole thing. We're just going to do half of it. Next week, we're actually going to focus on just the second half of it. We'll do the first half, and then we'll do the second half a bunch of times. But with roundhouse kick, the reason we're doing this is because so many people in the karate school, even people in this class, do this for a roundhouse kick. So they're here and they go, yeah, like that. This foot is what it's all about. You've heard me say this, and if you think, oh, he's talking about pivoting again, yes, I'm going to keep talking about it because it's very important. So the foot that's on the ground, it's not kicking. You bring your knee up, and you have to turn that foot. So you bring your knee up, yeah. Notice how far it's turned. It's hard because you got to go out and come back, turn, and then return. And the only way to really do that well is to pick your heel up, right? And you don't do it that much. But in other words, I can't spin on my heel and stay in balance, okay? So everybody, right leg back. Good, say Doryo Chagi. Doryo means roundhouse, Chagi means kick. So Up Chagi is front kick, Dwi Chagi is back kick, Yup Chagi is side kick, like that. So remember, the other thing too is we got a lot of students, their roundhouse kicks and their side kicks look the same. The problem with that is they're doing two completely different things. Bob's here. Come here, Bob. Here's Bob, right? So, roundhouse kick hits Bob from the side. Front kick, middle, or up under the chin. Side kick pushes Bob over. So make sure your roundhouse kick is coming across. You've got to picture it in your head. So you have a Bob at home, right? Think about the side of his body here, up here, like this. Roundhouse kick, boom, you see the pivot right there, okay? So Bob's gonna go away now. Go take a nap. Bob's still very upset about coronavirus, that's why he's got his hat. Okay, so everybody right leg back. Doryo Chagi, we're gonna do it. And Masters Coughlin and Vendetti are gonna watch, and what they're gonna be looking at, if I don't pivot and I do this kick, my kick goes more up. I wanna get it going across as much as possible. And the other thing I think about is I'm using the top of my foot, right? We've got crescent kick. That's different. So we're doing roundhouse kick. So from here, back leg. We're gonna do 8 times. Ready? 1, and back. Notice my foot doesn't hit the ground. And I feel like I'm looking over my back more instead of looking past you like this. 2, 3, and I'm gonna get, I can't even see Dr. Wallace, but I'm gonna tell him I know it's beautiful, I know it's locked. Now start getting it up. 4, 5,
Turn more, Nimish. Turn even farther.
yes. It's hard to turn too far. 6, see, I'm turned. It's almost like my back's and my butt's pointing at you. 7, see that? Nice and balanced. In.
Good job, Noel.
Good, jump switch, Kia. That last one was a little wobbly. This is Dr. Chu's favorite Saturday morning kick. Loves it, gets the blood pumping, okay? 8 times, and again, remember, we're not trying to do 8 kicks. We're trying to get better at our roundhouse kick. It's not about the number, it's about what we're doing when we do it, right? So make sure you're thinking about, even if you have to, and again, for like Dr. Chu and Dr. Wallace, think about this chamber. Up, snap pivot right there, okay? So, junior students, I'm fine with you bringing it up because it forces you to pivot. Right there, okay? So, 8 times, left leg. Hands up, remember what your hands are doing. Keep them up, protecting your head. Ready? 1, and back. 2, and back. 3,
Kick strong, Logan.
back. 4, and back. Good, we're working on getting better at this kick. 5, and back. Think about your right toes pointing away from the target. 3 more. 6. Yeah. 7. Yeah. And back. 8. Good. And borrow. Back to go. So remember, another way to practice this, you don't have a bob, you don't have targets, but I'm going to get a target. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll use a wall. You guys don't have targets, I'll use a wall. A great way to practice this kick, I know it's far away, put 2 hands on the wall, and your target's on the opposite side. So if you put 2 hands on the wall and you do that kick, that means you're doing it right. If you put 1 hand on the wall, not necessarily. So if you put 2 hands on the wall and you look and you kick, boom, like that, that'll help you get better at it. That's the thought that you have. So when you're here, imagine you turn and put 2 hands on the wall and kick out like that, okay? So everybody tune me. Okay, last karate thing we're gonna do. We're gonna work on the first half of Summer Gyeoljang. Remember, orange belts need to know this in order to get purple belt. Purple belts need to know the whole thing to get to green belt. So I say Summer Gyeoljang. Good, okay, this hand goes on top. This foot is gonna step that way. Remember, I'm turning. The other thing is, think about a spot right in front of you right now. Every time you change directions, you gotta look at that spot. You can't take your eyes off it, right? So if I go here, and the spot's right in front of me, and I turn that way, I take my eyes off that spot, okay? So from here, this hand on top, remember, we're gonna pick, I'm sorry, this hand.
Master Barnes, other way, please.
Yes, I just realized. I have to do the opposite because you guys are facing me. So this hand goes on top. This foot goes this way, so pick it up. Low block. You notice we did our low blocks front and back. You notice I'm sideways. You can't see my belly button at all. Good. Aim, step, punch. Now,
Good, Autumn, but big steps.
punching it goes on top. Watch that spot. This is the only foot that moves. The foot, you look down in front of you, the only foot that moves is the one in front of you. The other one spins in place. So I pull my front foot back, and then I pick it up and step the other way. Low block. Right? Aim, step, punch.
Good, Raiden.
Turn the other way next time, Nimish.
Pull your front foot back, fighting stance towards me. So we're gonna do front axe round, 3 kicks. Remember, this is the way I remembered it. We're gonna go far. Front kick, axe kick, roundhouse kick, FAR. So back leg, front kick 1. Other leg, axe kick 2. Roundhouse kick, we just did it. Yeah! And come down and balance. That's the first half of Summer Gyeoljang. Good job. I'm gonna tell Luke Anzalati to chamber with both hands. I'm gonna tell him not to shuffle. And let me think, what else? Keep your hands up when you kick it, okay? I'll bet all those things are applicable. So let's do it one more time. Say Summer Gyeoljang. This hand on top, this foot, turning, low block 1. Good, aim, step, punch. Now, Master Vendetti, I heard her mention to Nimish. Remember, there's a spot right between you and your computer screen, right between you and me. I want you to pull your front foot back and keep your eyes on that spot the whole time. And then step the other way, right?
There you go. Good job, Nimish.
Aim, step, punch. See, you got it. Good for you. Good. Pull back, fighting stance. Keep ready. Good.
Come on, Logan. You got to know this one.
Front kick. Axe kick. Roundhouse kick. Yeah. Good balance. Slide up. Tongue Su. Who was that, Master Vendetti, who needs to know it?
Logan, sir.
Yes.
He did it. He was 4 moves ahead of you, Master Barnes. He had actually already done it.
Did?
Yes, sir.
Logan Thomas is also Speedy Logan Thomas. One more time, last time. Remember the goal here. I spent a lot of time, I'll tell you guys this, I spent a lot of time telling the senior students this. The goal is we have to remember what order things happen in. But the goal is to get good at what we're doing. Right? So remembering it is like saying, yeah, I can read the directions. I can read the recipe. Actually making this look good is what it's all about. So last time, say Summer Gyeoljang. Now we're going to throw every block and every strike and every kick with as much power as we can. This hand on top, this foot turning, low block, snap. Aim, step, punch. Punching hand on top. Remember, this is the only foot. Watch the spot between you and me. Watch it as you turn. Low block. Aim, step. Punch. Fighting stance. Kick ready. Go back leg, front kick 1. Axe kick 2. Roundhouse kick. See! Slide up. Tongue Su. Good. Let's back up. Okay. Everybody face here. Together. Ready? You bow. Kamsamnida. Tongue Su. Now hold on. I'm going to come up because we're going to play the freeze game. And then we got to do some work for our bellies. So, let me see. I got to get you guys on gallery view. I'm not even going to unmute you because I don't want to hear what you have to say. Okay, everybody, running in place. Logan, you can't run in place when you're sitting on your sofa. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Where's Raiden? Back up, Raiden. I want to see you. Run, 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 run. Good. Freeze. Go. Run, run. Luke, what is that? That's not running. I see old people run like that. Good. Stop. I didn't say freeze. You should keep running. It's the freeze game, not the stop game. Good. I got Noel there. Why are you running? You should all be running right now. Freeze. Oh, I see what Nimish did. Nimish said, oh, energize Nimish and Krish too. I like that. He heard me say it's the freeze game, and so he froze when I said freeze, right, Nimish? Good. Go. Run, run, run. Freedom. Freeze. Good. Okay, Barrow. Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up. And we're going to do some stuff for our bellies. We did this earlier in the week for the basic class. I did it with the advanced class. It's going to be a leg raise to a toe touch. Okay? So now, we're going to lay down our backs. And I told you guys, I want everybody to try this without putting their feet down. You can't really sit on your hands. Legs up like this, so we'll go up, and then we'll try and touch our toes. So if you have trouble, I would tell you to do as many as you can like that. And when you can't do any more, do one more, and then do this. Let your feet hit. And then up, here, and down, right? If you want something in between, the more you bend your knees, the lighter they get. So if you want to go from here, you go up, like that. So we're going to do 10. It's going to be up, touch, and that's 1. Okay, so legs straight up. Ready? Up, touch, 1. And we put it down, but not all the way down. Up, 2, and down. And you see Doctors Wallace and Chu and Luke. I'm getting all the way up. Up, 3. Hold a V if you can. Up, touch, 4. Up, touch, 5. Up, touch, 6. Up, touch, 7. Up, touch, 8. Up, touch, 9. Last one. Up, touch, 10. Good job. Everybody stand up. Turn on, fix your uniform. So you don't turn back around. Attention. Good. So everybody facing here for together. Attention. When you bow, say Kamsamnida. Tongsu. Good. Remember, we got to show Master Vendetti and Master Coughlin our thanks. So pretend they're standing right here facing Masters Vendetti and Coughlin. Cheeria. Samanim Skekunye. Kamsamnida. Tongsu. Good. Okay, I'm going to come in. And I'm going to make sure I can see everybody. And I'm going to unmute you. I see a chat. I don't chat during this, so I'm not sure who said what. Let me see. Hi, Noel and Jordan. Thank you. So you guys get a preview. Next week is going to be Crazy T-shirt week. Pick your favorite T-shirt. But if you wear a crazy T-shirt, you got to tell me a story behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it your favorite? What about it makes it special? Okay. The other thing is, for those who are attending the advanced class, do not tell students where I'm hiding. I'm going to do it for the advanced
Darn it.
Luke, sorry. Okay. So you guys did a great job. The last thing I would say, and Dr. Wallace and Raiden are already taking advantage. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. It's a very nice weekend. Get outside.
Yes, sir.
Get outside and do something. Okay. Just do it 6 feet away from everybody else. Okay?
Today.
What was that,
I
Jordan?
see 2 of you had Pokemon Go.
That anything doesn't outside does not mean bring your video games outside. It means go outside and do something. Run, jump, climb, throw, catch.
Fly kite.
Okay?
Maybe just walk.
Yes,
Going on a
I see those, Autumn. I'm not sure what they are, but I see them.
I have no idea.
Okay, you guys have a great Saturday, and I'll see you next week. Talk soon.